Hi, it's Stuart Fraser, PGA Professional at Sneinton Golf, and today we've got another brand new product for you to have a look at and for me to hit a few shots with, and it's the Mizuno STG220 driver. So let's get this head cover off and see what this thing looks like. And first impressions is Mizuno have done a great job with the finish of this thing. It's very shiny black, gunmetal combination, a little bit of carbon weave on the top, which just highlights this complex carbon construction that Mizuno use on the crown there, but also the existing Beta Ti face that's been in the previous driver, the really popular model that they brought out before this one. There are, however, a few new things on this driver, most noticeably so on the sole plate there. We've got a load of new weight ports, so we've got 3 much shorter weight ports than before, but 3 is an increase on before. Mizuno claim that this makes it more adjustable and that this is the ultimate in custom fittable drivers. So I'm really excited to hit a few balls with this thing, so without further ado I'm going to get on and hit it. I'm going to make a few adjustments to this driver, make sure it's exactly right for me and what the ball flight that I want to create, and then we're going to hit a few shots on the flight scope and give this a good test. Anyway, let's crack on. So I've got this 9-degree head. I've popped the weights, the 2 outside lateral movement weights, to the back slightly. I don't have a weight in the back there, but that will produce a higher flight and slightly more forgiveness. This should produce my perfect trajectory, so let's have a go with this and see how it feels and performs. The club face sits slightly turned out, which is again nice for me. I just feel as though that takes out the left hand side of the golf course. Most good players will prefer to see that. The head's very encouraging though, I must admit. You get it sat in behind the golf ball, it looks like it's going to be easy to hit. I can really see the loft on the club face. Wow. So the sound and feel of this thing is definitely the best I've tried. I mean, that was a little low and out the heel. Definitely the best driver I've tried this year so far. Out of noise and just feel off the club face was fantastic. It feels so solid. Now that must be a combination of the carbon crown and the Beta Ti face. And even low off the club face, I got some good numbers there. It launched a little bit low, but 236 carry for me today is pretty good. We're into a little bit of breeze, but we're going to have a few more shots. Put this thing through its paces a little bit more. I might try and adjust a few weights on the bottom and see if I can create different ball flights. But so far, so good. I absolutely love it. This driver's really putting a smile on my face. And I've got to say, I'm slightly surprised. I mean, the last model of the Mizuno driver range was good, and it was a massive improvement upon previous Mizuno drivers. But I haven't really rated previous Mizuno drivers before that one. And it was good in comparison to the previous models. This thing feels better than anything else I've tried this year, and that's a massive claim. And it can only be the construction that makes it feel so solid off the club face and gives that acoustics that I really like, which is not too noisy and it's a really solid sound. It's not too hollow sounding. But this thing, I've got to say as well, is also a custom fitter's dream. I mean, as soon as I looked at the bottom of this golf club, my face lit up, and I just think of all the possible combinations that I can get on this driver that will suit every golfer out there. I mean, there isn't a single golfer that won't benefit from this golf club. I can make it fly higher, lower, more left, more right. I can make it more forgiving out the toe or the heel, for example. I've been hitting a few here out the toe of the golf club, slightly high toe, which is all right, but I've just moved a little bit of more weight towards the toe of the golf club. And it's made it, I've gained about another 3 or 4 yards from just moving weight into the right areas behind the most common strike area. So I'm massively impressed with it, and I feel a little bit surprised. I don't think I expect it to perform quite as well as what it is doing. Really bold claim again, but I think this could be one of the best drivers I've tried this year. So it was a pleasant surprise this morning. Walked into, well, what I call work, picked up a few new Mizuno products, had a bit of a test with the wedges, the driver, and the biggest surprise of the year so far is that the STG220 driver is my favourite driver of 2021. Best performing, in my eyes, one of the best looking. Definitely the most adjustable. So again, this is going to be able to do whatever you want it to do. Hit it higher, lower, more forgiving, lower the spin. make it draw, fade more, anything you want this driver to do, it can. We've also got a little bit of hosel adjustment there to add or take loft off. I'm massively surprised, and you know, I didn't expect it to be quite as good as what it is, but it's an absolute belter of a driver, and if you're looking for a new driver anytime in the near future, this has definitely got to be top of the list to try. You won't be disappointed. Typically with Mizuno as well, you get a list of premium components. You can have pretty much any grip on there with no upcharge. All these little bells and whistles are just that little bit extra that you don't always get from any other company. But finally, we've got a driver that is an absolute flying machine. It comes off the club face fast, it feels great. It makes the right noise. I absolutely love it. So pop this top of your list for custom fitted drivers in 2021. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more great product reviews coming very shortly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.